in the chat, what grade you're in, and we've got a fun question of the day as well. And the question of the day is, what's your favorite zoo animal?
I almost had to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo and see just where it lands on. I've got several, but when we lived in St. Louis, I remember going through the zoo, which by the way, St. Louis Zoo is pretty incredible, and getting a chance to see the penguins. And so the penguins, I'd have to say, and maybe it's just the cold outside that's like, kind of hitting us here in Oklahoma, but penguins are one of my favorite animals. What about you, Carolyn?
I think they're one of the cutest for sure. Similar to the cold, Michael, I love the polar bears and the panda bears. So not very many places here have pandas, but they do have polar bears, and I really, really enjoy that. I think it's the ice. It feels cooler. I feel like I always go to the zoo during the summer anyway, and so it's a nice little oasis. Plus, they're really cool looking.
I like it. I bet our special guest today knows where we can find some polar bears. Well, let's get there, shall we? Dreamers and doers, here is our format. Each week we have the opportunity, and it really is an opportunity to be able to have a conversation with at least one of their dream stories. And not only do we hope that you get inspired by the story itself, but we're going to get real and we're going to talk about some of the adversity and challenge and hard work that comes along the way. We hope that it doesn't discourage you, but if anything, it encourages you to be able to continue pursuing your dream to become the best person you can tomorrow.
We've got another trivia question for you, and this one comes with a prize. And so first person to answer this question correctly will send a prize directly to your house. This one is very locally based. And so if you didn't know, Loveworks is based here in Norman, Oklahoma. And so this one does have to do with our special guest. The question is, how many schools are there in the Norman Public School District? Okay, so how many schools? We're talking the elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, all of them. How many schools are in the Norman Public Schools District? First person to give us the correct answer will get you a prize.
Well, Carolyn, I know that you're ready. I'm ready. Let's meet our dreamer and doer this morning. His name is Andrew Sartain.
Andrew is the founder of Earth Rebirth, which is a nonprofit organization educating and empowering people to take food, energy, and water into their own hands. Earth Rebirth is an award-winning organization known across Oklahoma for their diligent commitment to helping projects succeed long-term and setting a high standard for sustainability among communities and individuals. He's also the COO of Seed to Spoon, one of the fastest-growing garden management apps available. Super cool. Hey, Andrew.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Andrew, great to see you this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Are you hanging in there through this snow ice Oklahoma apocalypse?
I am. Yeah, I think the last couple of days have been a good breather. The sun came back out a little bit. It's been a chance for us to get outside and recover or clean up some tree branches.
Yeah, a lot of.
All right, Andrew, we just got to jump right into this, because I don't think if we don't ask you this question now, we might lose some of our viewers. We got to know, what is one of your favorite animals at the zoo?
Oh, for me, that's pretty easy. It's any monkey out there at all. And more specifically, as a kid, I'd say my favorite monkey was the golden lion tamarin. It's a smaller monkey with a really shiny golden coat, and it's just one of the most beautiful monkeys, and it was really fun to watch them play in the trees and stuff at the Zoo Atlanta exhibit. So definitely anything in the monkey category.
Awesome. Well, don't stray and drift off too far, because we're going to ask you a little bit about your childhood. But first, Andrew, and I think I might know the answer to this first question that we're going to ask you, but would you consider yourself a more natural dreamer or a doer?
Oh, that's a good one. I'd say a little bit of both, but definitely I've always struggled more to keep up with my dreams no matter how much I'm doing. So I'd say probably more to the dream side, because there's always more ideas that can be had and never enough time to get to them.
That is very well said, and I'm going to borrow that line when I'm asked that question.